Good day guys, MFWest here, and I'm motherfucking back. It's been 3 months, I know. The lack of content has purely been, I'm just gonna get straight into it guys, the lack of content has purely been my, just no interest in the game. And the main reason for that is PvP has been fucking dead for Unholy. I'll be honest, that's just as clean as day. Unholy has never been in a state this bad since I don't know, BFA Season 1, and they fixed that, but Jesus, it's been so dog shit. It's like, I haven't even been interested to push rating at all in Arena, but ignoring that, I have gotten CE, Cutting Edge. This morning I actually got the 233 weapon in the vault, so we're doing alright, we're doing alright. I woke up, got on my phone, got a Wowhead, and lo and behold, after months of asking and begging, the players have been answered. We've finally received some massive reworks to the Unholy PvP talents. And massive is not an understatement. It is absolutely humongous what they have done, guys. I immediately installed PTR and I've logged on. And let's go straight into the motherfrickin' changes. Okay, so first, the biggest change I think for Unholy is that Necrotic Strike is gone. Gone. Now, is that a good or bad thing? Let's be honest, guys. Necrotic Strike has been a difficult thing for Blizzard to manage and buff and nerf. Apologies again for my nose. I'm sick as a dog, so it's been tough for them to manage. So necrotic wounds is in a way for them to kind of fix that. Now this is a buff in my opinion. Bursting a festering wound converts into a necrotic wound. I love the wounds, Blizzard. Absorbing 5% of all healing received for 12 seconds. Alright, first of all, it's not health based anymore, guys. It's healing based. 5% of all healing received. So if a Holy Priest has a greater heal, that's 5% of that greater heal, okay? Received for 12 seconds and healing you for the amount absorbed when the effect ends. So we now have a passive healing effect that will be healing us in arenas. It kind of does fix our ability defensive wise. We're just going to be getting a lot of healing. The nerfs, the multiple nerfs to Death Strike, I think has gutted Unholy in terms of defensive capabilities, but it'd be great to have healing actually baked into the class, right? Not through only Fallen Crusader, but literally a passive heal. So I'm curious to see how much this heals, and I'll try and find out on PTR, and I'll be posting a shit ton of videos on PTR, guys. Don't you worry. So you can stack this to a maximum of 6 stacks. And adding a stack does not refresh the duration. Okay, so you can't spam living crap out of it. But let's just roll it back. Okay, so no necrotic strike. So just popping a wound will put a necrotic wound on the target. Which means, guys, we can pop it with clawing shadows. We now can get necrotic wounds from ranged. Okay, so that is massive. That is massive. Previously in like BFA and whatnot, even now, against Frost Mages, like you just wouldn't take Necrotic Strike because your uptime on bursting wounds is so low. You take Clawing Shadows. Now we can hit ranged and pop Necrotic wounds. Clap, clap, clap. Alright, excellent. Next, Raise Abomination the cooldown has been increased to 2 minutes. Unsure, I guess, I don't know, they're thinking that, I don't think we're going to be taking this honestly, but there is going to be an interaction between Razor Bomb and the new Life and Death. I'll get into that soon, but I guess technically a nerf to Razor Bomb. Huge buff, Spellwarden. Rune of Spellwarding is applied to you with 100% increased effect. Right now in Arena, at high-end play especially, you basically would swap out your weapon to a weapon that had the let me actually get it one sec, boys. The Crusader effect, let me actually find it. It would be here, Rune Forging. Okay. Deflects 3% of all spell damage, and taking magic damage has a chance to create a shield that absorbs magic damage equal to 10% of your maximum health. When the enemy damages the shield, their cast speed is reduced by 10% for 6 seconds. So they're going to be buffing the effects of this by 100%. So that is awesome. Okay, so now it will be mandatory for you to have 2 weapons for Unholy in Arena, because Blizzard hasn't given us the ability to basically swap out our weapon and chance in the pre-game lobby before you enter the arena. That should be a thing. Blizzard need to allow us to change rune enchants in the game lobby. Just like rogues can choose poisons. Like, come on, Blizz. So that is a huge buff for us against spell cleaves, okay? So yeah, now have so many options to deal with spell cleaves. Now, I cannot believe Blizzard have given this, guys. We now have Strangulate. It's been years since we have had this ability in our arsenal. Like, it's actually just unbelievable. I really hope, guys, this goes through to live. Like, this has to go through. So, there is one change, though. Strangulate used to have a range of 30 yards. It's now only 15 yards. And it is now accessible to all Death Knight specializations. Blood can use it, Frost can use it, Unholy can use it. Guys, this with Spellwarden, we are so anti-mage. We are the anti-mage. Mages will cower in fear as they as we approach. Like, every minute we can silence them for 5 seconds. Absolutely insane, guys. This makes Unholy, this ability makes Unholy S tier automatically. Like, straight up S tier. Whew, I cannot believe it. Alright, let's keep going. Death's Echo next. Death's Advance, Death and Decay, and Death Grip have one additional charge. Excellent. Excellent. So we now have 2 grips along with our Covenant ability with Mass Grip. Oh man, people are going to hate us, guys. Like, this is insane. We now have so many different abilities to counter ranged. It is absolutely awesome. And this is one of my second, I think it's my third favorite. I can't put this above Strangulate. Sudden Doom also causes your next Death Coil to burst up to 2 festering wounds and reduce the target's movement speed by 45% per burst. Holy shit. Like, we now have ability to like slow down enemies and pop wounds at the same time. That lasts 3 seconds. And guys, let's just think about what we're going to be doing with this. We have legendaries that interact with Death Coil. Hell yeah, dude. Deadliest Coil. I will not forget thee. Where is it? Here we go. Reduces the runic power cost of Death Coil by 10. And Death Coil increases the duration of Dark Transformation by 1 second. We will be spamming Death Coils, guys. And we will be applying Doom Burst everywhere. It is going to be an absolute pumper, guys. We can now pop... Like, it really brings back Death Coil into the Unholy kit, which is what I like. I think Death Coil is the identity of Unholy, so that is awesome. Now, there is also a conduit, guys. I've been thinking about everything. There's a conduit that literally increases the damage of your next Death Coil by 49%. So we can make a Death Coil build with this. Like, it's going to be absolutely awesome. I can't believe it. So right now, I think Deadliest Coil will be your go-to legendary for the next patch, but I do think that changes will happen and things will change. Frenzied Monstrosity might see the light of day. But guys, remember, Deadliest Coil also reduces the cooldown on Dark Transformation. Now in Arena, that means more kicks, more pet stuns. It has 2 positives, whilst Frenzied Monstrosity is just damn, right? But we now have a legendary that interacts with our PvP talents. Oh man, I can't believe it. Life and Death has been changed as well. So this time, when target affected by your Virulent Plague are healed, that used to be Festering Wounds. This only used to interact with Festering Wounds. You were also healed for 5% of the amount. So guys, in RBGs, you're going to be passively healing from Life and Death for a massive amount. We're going to be we already are the BG Kings, but the BG Gods, guys. In addition, your Virulent Plague now erupts for 400% of normal eruption. That's normal. The difference is that it now works with with Virulent Plague and not Festering Wounds. So, oh man, guys, I cannot believe it. I literally thought Blizzard would let us go into 9.1 with our current dog shit PvP talents, but they've proved me wrong. I apologize, Blizzard, and thank you for listening. I'll be pumping out a shit ton more content, guys. This is so it's motivating me to make videos again, and that's what I want to do. So you'll be seeing plenty of PTR vids as much as I can, and I'll try and get you guys as much content as I can before 9.1 because the current patch is quite dead. So as I've always said, guys, stay unholy and have an awesome day. I'll be seeing you guys soon. Peace.